Hello, and welcome back to a new day in Marseille. Hopefully our food crisis is behind us, but we do have not a great stock of food, and we're heading into the winter. So the autumn's going to be all about stocking up our food and making sure that we have enough of the staples so that even if rats come back and take our stores, we will not suffer the same fate that we suffered last time, because that was scary. That was scary, guys, but I think we're over that, knock on wood. So we're going to focus on storing up food, and to that end, I've decided I'm creating a new gathering group. Why can't I see it? Oh, here it is. And this is going to be a clam crew, because I want to see why we're not getting a healthy stock of clams. It seems strange to me. So we'll put that on highest priority, and we'll put 3 on it, just like we have with the nuts crew. And we're going to focus on getting clams and nuts, and we'll see if that helps us get the clam stock up, because I really don't know why. There should be tons and tons of clams along this beach. So we'll see if we can get our clam stock up, because I think having a diversity of food will help. And having food in multiple baskets, I think, will also help, because if the rats come for one of our stores in one area, maybe having them spread out a bit will mitigate the loss. So we have a nuts storage over here now, a nuts pit, and we have another nuts pit over in the original part of town. Walls are coming along. Once we get a walled-in block done, which I think will be soon, then we can move our stores in there, and that also might help with the rats, our little rat problem. I guess we can get rid of the herders group, because we're going to have to wait for migrants to bring in animals. So we're not going to be moving into the animal herding world anytime soon. But we did get a lot of good news last episode, which is a surprise. Last episode was quite a roller coaster. Lots of death, lots of scary times, but then we got our bows and our flint spears back. So now we can hunt, we can craft those again. Did I not add them? I thought I added them. Yes, I did. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Yes, 19 of each. So that's really good. Really good to have those. The bows take a lot of plant fiber and stick. So it's a good thing that we created a new crafting crew for our sticks. Raise the priority of them. Alright, so now look, I'm getting a warning here. We can't get clams? Explain. Explain how we can't get clams here on the Mediterranean. That doesn't make any sense to me, that there could be no clams along this coast. Like, Maybe it's seasonal. Maybe clams are seasonal. Let's Google that. Peaking in early summer, mainly available April through September. Ah. Well, let's see if that's true. If we can harvest clams in the spring and summer, we'll see. There goes Toto, I think. Hi, Toto. Good to see Toto running around. I wish we could domesticate Toto. At least the dogs. Okay, I get that barn animals did emerge in Persia, Mesopotamia, and then they came west. That is true. But dogs, domesticating dogs, I think, was pretty widespread. So they should at least allow you to domesticate wild dogs. And these aren't even wolves. Like, the devs made a point to call them wild dogs instead of wolves. So why can't I domesticate them? And that we domesticated dogs a lot earlier than we domesticated barn animals. So that I don't like. Cats too. Cats and dogs were the first domesticated animals. So, and dragons, of course, but we won't talk about that. Be great if they had cats in this game. Would love that. And cats would be great, because why did we domesticate cats in the first place? Because we wanted to control the rat problem. And cats were really good at hunting rats and mice. So it made sense. It was a symbiotic relationship. And we have a rat problem, and cats would definitely help us. So bring on the cats, devs. If somebody can mod in a cat, that would be amazing. Come on, villagers. I made this pelt tanner last episode. We'll raise the priority of that. Our housing situation's good. A few are hungry. Okay, guys, come on. Maybe in the winter we'll do another raid for some dried fish or dried meat, because we got 2 really good raids last time. 50 dried meat each time from the same village. So it really is highly dependent on, well, randomness and whether the tribe has had a good year, what time of the year it is, have they finished stocking up for the winter. Maybe early winter is the best time to raid, because that's when the stores would be the highest, assuming that they had a successful year. So who could we raid? Lambar. We haven't raided Lambar. The 2 Baratims, did they move back? Oh no, that's Baratim and Bremas. Baratim has dry fish, and we raided them a couple years ago, I think. Bremas, I don't think we've raided at all. We could send maybe a small raiding party to each, see what happens. Alright, let's speed through to the end of fall. And then we'll go on a raid. Watch. Oh, look at that. 150 nuts. Perfect. We got a couple of clams. Got a healthy stock of dried fish. Look at the dried meat. 125 dried meat. Yeah, we won't raid for dried meat right now, because you don't want to have too much of something either. Otherwise it'll just spoil. Got a bit of honey. That's good. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, they really like honey, so as soon as it shows up, it's usually gone. Rose hips, a few rose hips. Yeah, I'd say everything's coming up very nicely. All right. A group of migrants has arrived. You can see that they're the avatar for these Neolithic people is different. They have paler skin. They usually have more facial hair. Yeah, we're going to accept you. Definitely. Welcome. We can now create a set of pots. Oh, that's decorative, but still. Great. Egot. Egot. It's kind of a French name, an early prehistoric French name. Welcome. Alright, well, Egot can join the tribe. And he's already joined the crafters group. Great. Great, great. He has knowledge in stoneworking. Excellent. Excellent. Because we haven't unlocked a lot of stone tools. We have, do we have stone anything? No, I don't think we have any. Oh, stone axes. We have stone axes. Yeah, so we just need to create more of those. I don't want to put it up too high though, because they take sticks, fine sticks. Alright. New villager, new prospects, and our culture, I think, is, yeah, getting a little bit bigger. We've had a few old people die lately, so the old people are more likely to be Mesolithic, and the more of them that die, the bigger this portion will get green. And that's good. That means farming is on the horizon. Our hazelnuts are up to 50. We have 238 pine nuts. That is really good, guys. Alright, even if the rats come, I mean, they can't carry all of that food with them, so. And we are hunting rats, right? Is there anything else that we can be doing to hunt rats? We could increase hunters, but we already have it up pretty high. Yep, there's a rat being hunted. I hope that's not Babe that they're hunting. He's dead. Oh, I think one of his children is friends with Toto. Oh, and his wife is pregnant. That's nice. There will be more brothers and sisters for Babe. Oh no, wait, she's dead. Darn. Darn. Well, that's awkward. I heard some noises out here. Who's moving? I think there was a tribe right over here. Where did they go? Yeah, there's some tribes over here. Yeah, Yenis. Yenis moved over this way. These tribes have dried fish. I could raid them. They're demanding dried fish and they want rope. Oh, these guys are moving. We could trade with Ray Hamanta, maybe? Assuming our dried fish stays up. Maybe after the spring we'll consider setting up a small trade route. Give the trading option another go. Because I think we had bad luck because we sent honeymooners out and they didn't do a good job with the negotiation. So yeah, we'll try doing that in the new year. But right now, winter's just around the corner, so continue to stock up, get your stores together, and then maybe over the winter we can just focus on building, getting the rest of those stone walls up. Our bone is down, way down. Oh, I think I have it set to unlimited bones. Maybe I should change that. Oops. Quickly get out of this window. I really need a better computer because it's very laggy, very laggy. Yeah, I don't want you, Bray, too. You can select favorites, so if there's a favorite tribe that you want to monitor, or you want to monitor your home tribe, click on the star at the bottom of your main village screen, and you can also focus in on your own tribe so you can quickly find yourself, which is useful for me because I get lost a lot in these maps. There we go. Is straw hut still going up? I think straw is low. Yeah, non-existent. But autumn's a good time to get straw. And once we get farming, we'll have lots and lots of straw. Yep, our stone walls are coming up here. They're removing these ones. And all of this building is helping with our stoneworking skills too. The more stone walls we build, it all helps. Woodworking too, if we were building wooden fences, then we would be increasing our woodworking skills at the same time. But sticks and logs have not been easy to come by right now. We've been focused on other things. So I don't want to make any wooden fences at the moment. I don't think the Greeks built much in wood. Are the devs coming up with like Greek, Turkish kind of style of building? Because if they open up the map to the classical area, then it would make sense for them to have those building styles, because thatched huts were not, they did not last long in Mesopotamia, Greece, Rome. They were replaced by the mud bricks and the tile roofs. So they need to, if they're going to open up the map to those areas, they would need to have different building styles, I think. Or maybe we can get modders who can mod them. I did see there's a Turkish mod, and it could just be a language mod, but the images on it look like different styles of building than what we have in this game. So if anybody knows that, drop a comment, let me know. We've got our Neolithic offerings, that's great. People can stop and pray. Got lots of sticks. Awesome, awesome. We got one bench built. So that might be promoting some knowledge of benches. And hopefully some knowledge sharing in general. We've got our little fishing alcove over here with our fire pit, an offering here on the beach. No clams though. Oh, 2 clams. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they pick up in the spring. If having a designated clam crew will help us get more. Because if we're going to have this city all along the coast, I'm really hoping clams are plentiful, because that's going to be a huge food source for us. And fish stocks do deplete over time. Well, all resources deplete, and they refresh at varying rates. Wow, we have 322 pine nuts. That is awesome. And 131 hazelnuts. Also awesome. We should probably designate a storage for hazelnuts because we don't have one at the moment. So, do these baskets not have anything designated to them? What's wrong? Not enough plant fibers? Let's prioritize you guys. I think they did have fish and meat in them, but I guess they're so worn down and they haven't been prioritized that can't store anything in them. Well, we might need to build another pit then. Yeah, I'd say build another pit. Maybe even a second pit. Oh, I've decided I'm not going to build a second plot here. I'm just going to extend the walls on this one a bit. Because we're almost, like, the road's going to be like right there pretty much. So maybe we should put one inside the walled area. No, I think it's still too far. Too far from the main part of town. You do not want people walking, because they will, if they have a particular food in mind that they want, they'll walk a long distance to get it, and they might starve on the way, or they might get there and then somebody else has taken it, and then they might prioritize a new food which is on the other side of town, and then they spend all this time walking and they're not being productive, and they might starve along the way. It's just not a good deal. So you want your resources either spread out evenly everywhere, all food types that they want are spread out everywhere, or you want them put in a central location, and you want to make sure that your gatherers and other workers are not going too far to get stuff. So yeah, a lot of min-maxing has to happen. The forums on Steam are good. There's a lot of back and forth and people talking about the problems they're having and solutions. So you can learn a lot from reading the forums. Also, lots of great tutorials on YouTube. Lily Games, she has some great tutorials. And she's given me a lot of tips personally too, which is great. Maybe a pit right here. Okay, we're into winter now, so we're going to do some policy changing. More time on communal tasks. Let's get the building done this winter. Labor age, we'll leave it... well, labor time will definitely decrease to half. Even more than half, actually. Because we got tons of food. Focus on knowledge sharing. And how many elderly do we have? Wow, 14 adults and 14 elderly, and then 14 children who will soon be adults. So we've got a lot of elderly people. So I'm not going to change the policy on the labor age. We don't need to increase it because we have enough people, enough food. Maybe it's a good time to do a raid. Yeah. Lambar is moving south. And they have rope. We have a healthy dose of rope. Let's raid Bremas. But see, we've got so much dried meat, so why would we want more? No, I won't do that. Don't need rope. Could raid for honey. That could be interesting. Alright. Yeah, let's raid for honey. Raid for honey, see what happens. And off they go. It won't populate at night, so we'll have to wait. Alright. We unlocked an achievement. Enduring. We lasted 10 years. It's the 10-year anniversary. Wow. I think it's the 3-year anniversary since we moved here, since I started the Let's Play. But 10 years of this tribe, which started in 10,000 BC, and has been through a lot of ups and downs, mostly ups, but some downs. And they're making the most of it here in Marseille. Once we've stabilized a bit, I think I'm going to do a lot more cutting, and you know, I'll show setting up the building projects, but I'm not going to show all of the time in between, unless we have like a crisis or something interesting happens. But I'm noticing now that we've got the basics built and we've more or less stabilized. It's just a lot of time lapsing, really. So I'll do some cutting, try to keep each episode below an hour, but show you all the important bits. Got a healthy stock of mushrooms, a really good stock of fish, so we'll definitely set up a trade route for fish and rope, because we always need rope, and looks like we're always going to have a lot of fish, as long as rats don't eat them. And then when you have a situation like we did last year, we can just cancel the trade route and go raid for fish instead. So I think the raiding and trading options definitely make things easier as long as you're using them. You gotta make use of the tools that you have. One honeycomb. I'm curious to see how many honeycombs the raiders will get. That would make our villagers very happy to have a big pot of honey. They're going in with wooden spears, though. We might have a couple of deaths. Ooh, and it's mostly Neolithic. I hope they don't die in a raid. Oh, wouldn't that be the worst? Now I'm scared. Here we go. Oh, we have 13, 19. Nineteen's not bad. But the battle's still going on. The Raiders group carried out its mission. 19. Nicely done, guys. And nobody died. Alright. Excellent. And so they're going to migrate back home. Isabel! Isabel died. We remember Isabel. She's been through everything. She's been through so much. Wow, Isabel's gone. Someone please take her. Someone take her out of the village, please. This is a bit awkward. There we go. She's gone. Hopefully we have enough. We definitely have enough tombs. We built so many tombs during that food crisis. We might actually want to get rid of a couple of them over by the theater area. But first let me cancel Raiders group. Oh, that's the new cemetery over here. But where is the... Here's the rock. The amphitheater. Yeah, we have 2 empty graves, so we're going to get rid of this one. And this one. Because we need to make room for the theater. The theater is going to be here. Well, this will be like the stage area, because the way that the amphitheater worked is the audience, or no, the amphitheater part is where they sit, isn't it? Or is it that the acoustics, the players want to be shouting towards the acoustics of the rock of the amphitheater, and that's how the sound gets projected? That was the idea of the amphitheater, was that it projected the sound out. So if you're shouting into the rock, the carved rock, then that's going to create a projected sound for the audience, I believe. I believe that's how it works. But it could be the exact opposite. So we'll have to do some research. Gonna learn a lot this Let's Play. I like games where you can learn things, learn about history, learn about how people built things back in the day. Simulation games in general I really like. All of these huts are broken? Wow, we're really low on straw. We're gonna have a housing crisis. Well, that's not good. But we will take advantage of this crisis by demolishing this hut, because we want to move out of this area of the village. This was the original setup zone, which we chose mostly just because it was close to the plopping zone, which was over there. But now we'll just get rid of one for now, because I don't want to have a housing crisis. Yeah, we already do. %33% of people don't have housing. Well, that's not good. Alright. A new crisis to deal with. Let's get some pelt tents until we can get our straw up. That's what we'll do. Like right there. And then one over here maybe. And set those to high priority. Alright people, we got a new crisis on our hands. You know what to do. Build. We got 11 leathers, so that should be no problem. The only problem we're going to have is fine sticks. Oh, we got 120 of them though. That's great. So we no longer have a fine sticks crisis. See, it goes to show, if you're having a shortage of something, create a designated group for it. Like we did with the crafters. We created a crafters group of 3. And it only does the fine sticks, and now we have no problem with fine sticks, so that's great. 3 migrants, and they're all Neolithic? Absolutely, guys. Now we do have, ooh, medium benches we have back. We can now create big reed huts, even though we don't necessarily have the reeds to do it, but that's good to know. Alright, cool. The big reed huts have the best comfort bonus. I think every village, if they built with reeds, it was the posh upper class people. They were the ones who used reeds because reeds were very comfy to lay on. A lot of people would have reed floors if you could afford it, and it would be a big expense because you would have to maintain them, replace them all the time, and you have to go pick them. But yeah, we might have 1 or 2 reed huts, and those will be like houses for the upper class folk, the elite. How come our banner color changed? Look, we're now a Neolithic tribe. All those migrants. Oh wait, well we're still only a third, but I guess it's enough. Yeah, look. Our dominant culture is Atlantic Neolithic. How cool is that? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So and the Raiders group returned from its mission. Awesome. So does that mean that we can farm now? Wait, pause, people. Nope, it's still blurred out. So So I guess we need to get a specific type of knowledge, but still. Wow, that's great. So we've done it. We've had our Neolithic revolution. It's kind of a quiet revolution. The people don't seem too happy about it. Well, they're dealing with the housing crisis. See, on the plus side, all of those Neolithic migrants, they helped us get into the Neolithic age, but now we have an even bigger housing crisis. So we're going to have to... 2 pelt tents is only 3 people each. That's only 6. So we need more, I guess. Get some straw, please, people. Ooh, maybe I should add straw back to the Sticks and Stones crew. Yes. I took them off when we were having the stick crisis. But now I think we should put them back on. Alright. What a way to start the Neolithic age. By building Mesolithic pelt tents. But we gotta do it because until we get our straw up, it's gonna be tough times. Alright, we'll do that. And work groups. Sticks. Add straw. Sticks and straw. Oh look, we're all out of stone. So we'll add back stone. But we're going to place a limit on it. $55. Sharp. Wonderful. Okay. We got some honey in our stocks. That's good. We really need to organize our inventory. We just got a pit up, but I didn't designate anything to it yet. You will be for hazelnuts. And we already have one over here for pine nuts, and we have another one over on the old part of the village for pine nuts too. What else is very large? The fish, the dried fish is at 250. The dried meat is going down quickly. One of these was designated for each of those, but I can't store anything in them right now because they are too broken down. But I've changed the priority on them, so hopefully we'll get the plant fiber going to those. Maybe I should lower the priority of crafters so that we're not having... It's already pretty low. Just for sticks. No, I don't think there's anything else I can do for that. Ooh, I'll add plant fibers to the Sticks and Stones crew too. Just like we had at the beginning. Good. Okay. See if that makes a difference. Okay, go. A pit is ready to use. Wonderful. Where's that at? Where? Pits seem to be very easy to make, which is good. I don't know where that pit was. Where was that pit? see it. Oh, here it is. You can be dried fish until we get our baskets up. Oh no, I can only store vegetables in these pits. Well, what else is there? Another one for pine nuts, maybe? Might as well, since we have so many of them. Alright. I heard another... Hey, why is our name Atlantic Neolithic? How did that happen? We're not the Atlantic Neolithic tribe. What? They loved the Neolithic Revolution so much that they decided to rename their tribe Atlantic Neolithic. Is that what happened? Oh, look! The way it looks on the map is different. It's no longer a bunch of tents and a fire pit. It's a straw hut and farmland. Wow! So it changes it when you progress. And so that means that we're the first of all these tribes to do that. Of course we are. We're Marseille. We're Marseille. So why are we... I mean... It's nice to brag, but it's time to evolve. If we're going to evolve, then it's going to be from Marseille to Marseille. Because that's who we are. We are Marseille, or Marseille. Still not sure how we pronounce it. Bonjour to any francophones watching. Please help me with the pronunciation of this city. That's really cool that it changes the icon. It's funny though that we are actually building more pelt tents, so we actually are becoming more like a Mesolithic looking tribe. But we just won't talk about that. Get through the night, guys. Wow. Oh, we had a death after a long life, though. Erav. Oh, he was Ivar's father, wasn't he? Rest in peace, Erav. Rest in peace as the dawn awakens to our first day, I think, as a Neolithic tribe. We did it. We overcame a food crisis. We stocked up like mad. We've got tons of food. We are building our walls. We have progressed into the Neolithic age. It is a new dawn for Marseille. And in the next episode, we'll power into the building, set up a trade route, get to know the Neolithic lifestyle a bit better, hopefully solve our straw crisis, and then we can start really getting into farming, which I've been wanting to do for a long time now. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you for the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. It all really helps me to get a new computer. So thank you again, and have a great week. Bye-bye.